I am Yash Burani, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to our school annual function titled To Sita with Love. Before we begin, it gives me immense pleasure to inform you that we have respected Mrs. Veena Malhotra ma'am gracing the occasion today. I would request Neha Mathur ma'am to present her with a token of her affection. Now, to begin, I would like to invite on stage our school band, the Third Law of Motion, to welcome you all with their musical melodies. That was truly a marvelous and riveting performance. Please give the third law of motion a huge round of applause. With a formidable academic background, possessing a master's in technology and computer science, Ms. Neha Mathur's vision is to bring school to the forefront of modern learning, leveraging her unique blend of technical expertise and educational acumen. I now request ma'am to present the school annual report.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, revered founders, parents, teachers, staff members, and my loving students. With immense pleasure, I welcome you all to our school annual function, To Sita with Love. I sincerely dedicate this special evening to the memory of our dear trustee, late Mrs. Saroj Ahuja, a woman of substance, always radiating warmth and compassion. The values that we learned from her continue to guide us. Her presence is deeply missed. We at EIS envision to give the learners a joyful and engaging schooling experience by educating the head, heart, and hand, fostering creativity, innovation, facilitating their 360-degree development, instilling skills for molding them into globally sensitized, confident, physically and mentally fit citizens that the nation will be proud of. I feel honored to walk you through the highlights of the school year as I showcase the school annual report. We felt the pressure today's students face juggling between school and coaching. Long, exhausting days from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., leaving the learners with no time for self-study. Another repercussion of the mushrooming of coaching centers is the dummy school culture, which robs the sweet school memories of the students, further adding to the stress and leading to personality disorders. According to the recent guidelines issued by the Central Government of India, coaching centers can no longer enroll students under the age of 16. Neither can the coaching institutes run during school hours. In line with these directives, Euro International School has taken a path-breaking step and launched Jodhpur's first school integrated plan. This means in collaboration with Lakshya Institute. This means schooling plus coaching under one roof within school hours. And all this at no extra cost to the parents, while easing the burden on the students. This is more than merely a policy change. It is a commitment to the betterment of our students. Our students have achieved remarkable academic success in the CBSE board examinations this year. I am glad to inform you that we are surpassing our own records with each passing year. Class 12 students got through with flying colors. Commerce stream topper Divija Soni secured 97.2%. Science stream topper Lalit Chaudhary, 93%. Humanities topper Kuldeep Bishnoi, 92%. 3 students got a perfect 100 on 100. In class 10th, out of 65 students who appeared for the examination, 26 scored 85% and above, 14 students scored 90% and above, and 4 scored 95% and above. School topper Zainab Belim secured 97.8%, Aryavir Singh Bhati 97%, Mayurraj Singh Rathore 96%, and Lavish Dudi 95.2%. Our students have shone brightly in various Olympiads organized by the Science Olympiad Foundation, SOF. International Mathematics Olympiad, 14 gold medals, and 4 students qualifying for the next level. National Science Olympiad, 5 gold medals and 8 students qualifying for the next level. Special recognition to Prajwal Singh for securing an international rank 16 and a zonal rank 8. International English Olympiad, 3 gold medals with 2 students qualifying for the next level. Our focus on holistic development extends beyond academics, and this year, our students have excelled in both sports and co-curricular activities. In an incredible display of athleticism in the 67th RBSE District Sports Tournaments, EIS students secured a total of 106 medals. The tally includes 28 gold medals, 62 silver medals, and 16 bronze medals across a variety of sports, including football, badminton, taekwondo, gymnastics, tennis, basketball, cricket, shooting, squash, and archery. A few special mentions of our star athletes and achievers who've brought laurels to the school at national, state, and district levels. Parth Yadav, Class 11, Taekwondo. Yasha Kalani, Class 8, Chess. Naisha Vithun, Class 6, Horse Riding, Equestrian. Lakshavir Chaudhary, Class 3, Skating. Karamjeet Singh Bhati, Class 8, Softball. Vardhaman Singh Champawat, Class 10, Tennis. Tejas Singh Chauhan, Class 12, Arm Wrestling. Yashita Prohit, Class 10th, Boxing. Priyansh Sharma, Class 12th, Athletics. Vanshika Bali, Grade 12, Shooting. These students have not only excelled in their respective sports, but also served as ambassadors of the school's commitment to their excellence and overall well-being. Our school dance troupe, the Euro Squad, bagged the first position in an inter-school dance competition. They were invited to perform at several key celebrations in the city by the Education Department, with opening of the 67th National Tennis Tournament at Gaushala Stadium, Republic Day celebration at Town Hall, and our students have been chosen as student ambassadors to promote the state government's Vote Do campaign. Our school band, the Third Law of Motion, and choir bagged the first prize at an inter-school music competition. We organized debates, extemporaries, creative writing, recitation competitions, MUNs, and group discussions at intra-class, inter-class, and inter-school levels to nurture the verbal and literary skills of our learners. I am happy to announce that 8 of our budding authors have published their books on an international online platform. EIS alumna Ira Khaturia has published her book, I Told You I Was Sick, which is a beacon of understanding the stigma and misconceptions surrounding depression. At EIS, skill-building programs are an essential part of our educational vision. We regularly host seminars, workshops, and events that encourage students to gain practical skills beyond the classroom. To hone their entrepreneurial skills, our MD, Vikram Ahuja sir, personally mentors the teams that represent the school at TIE, a prestigious platform for young entrepreneurs. In the TIE Young Entrepreneur Pitching Competition 2023, 3 teams represented the school, and Team Pet PR, consisting of 3 students, Yash Burani, Zubin Abiram, and Niharika Bhati, won the Most Promising Pitch Award along with a cash prize. Travel is like an endless university. You never stop learning. Field trips and educational excursions form an integral part of EIS. Our students have gone for an industrial visit to several reputed and renowned institutions like IIT Jodhpur, NLU, Footwear Development and Design Institute, National Institute of Fashion Technology to enhance their exposure. Integrating life skills in our curriculum to make our students well-rounded individuals who can confidently face the challenges of adulthood, we designed an in-house life curriculum. We had CPR training sessions for the students and staff members. To make our children money smart, we registered them on Swayam, a self-paced financial literacy platform. A 5-day aeromodeling workshop was organized by retired Captain Shobhit Prakash. Photography sessions and competitions are a tradition at EIS now. These programs contribute significantly to our students' overall development, equipping them with real-world skills and the confidence to innovate, create, and thrive. We are deeply invested in the continuous professional development of our teaching staff. This year, our teachers underwent specialized training in several key areas, including implementation of the National Education Policy, National Curriculum Framework, Artificial Intelligence, Teachers' New Superpower, Making Mathematics Learning Joyful, Phonics, Happy Classrooms, CBSE subject-specific trainings, Remodeled Assessment Structure Training, Pedagogical Leadership, etc., to name a few. These trainings ensure our teachers are always up to date with the latest pedagogical trends and best practices. The school has received several awards and recognitions. School Excellence Award by Dainik Bhaskar, Educational Leadership Award conferred by the Global School Leaders Consortium, 10 teachers got recognized by various organizations at the city level, and 2 teachers received recognition at the national level Teachers Award by the Indian Principals Network. I am proud to inform you that we are Rajasthan's first safe school who has received a platinum band 99.6% in student safety by Bureau Veritas, a German safety certification firm. Several seminars and awareness campaigns have been conducted to promote health and hygiene. Most notably, the recent campaign Rakht by the Period Society Rajasthan focused on menstrual health awareness. At EIS, we are committed to contributing to society through various outreach programs and campaigns that raise awareness, promote social welfare, and encourage environmental stewardship. Recently, a tree plantation and donation drive was organized where 1,200 saplings were distributed to the students and staff members. Our students participated in a charity drive to support local communities, contributing to the betterment of society through meaningful donations and volunteer work at Tohfa, organized by Team Social Chutney. We celebrated Road Safety Week, Shiksha Saptah, to enhance social consciousness among students. Now that is a lot of achievement, isn't it? I'm sure your school deserves your motivation. They deserve your applause, don't they? Thank you. Our school alumni continue to make us proud through their incredible accomplishments across various fields. Some noteworthy examples include Ishitwa Maheshwari, who was recommended into the Indian Air Force through NDA, Kritika Dudi, pursuing her engineering from IIT Delhi, Himanshu Rajpurohit, a serial startup founder, Abhay Raj, who was selected for the NDA. Additionally, several students of our institution have gone on to pursue bachelor's degree from renowned universities across the globe. These success stories highlight the dedication, hard work, and excellence our school fosters both academically and personally. This year, EIS has soared. Our students excelled in academics, sports, and cultural triumphs, while embracing growth. With your collaborative efforts, dear parents, we continue to shape tomorrow's leaders. The future is bright, and together we'll reach newer heights. Thank you. Enjoy the evening. As my children said, the stage on fire.
Thank you, ma'am. That makes me an even prouder Euroite. I'm sure you parents are feeling the same twinge of pride. Before we begin today's dramatic performance, let me tell you why we chose this particular play. The story of Sita and Ram has been retold countless times since time immemorial and is an integral part of our national cultural fabric, transcending caste, community, and creed. We today are presenting one version of the epic written by Devdutt Patnaik. His book Sita is a retelling of the tale from the viewpoint of the eponymous heroine. Everyone involved in this project, from the students to the teachers, have poured their heart and soul in it. So my dear viewers, I humbly request that you watch this performance with as much love as with which it is performed. Now without further ado, we present To Sita with Love.
Maharshi Valmiki.
Welcome, Sita. It seems like you have finished reading the Ramayana.
Yes, Gurudev.
I could tell looking at your tear-stained face. Dear Sita, half of this Ramayana is your story as well. Hence, I wanted you to be the first one to read and approve it. Once you are satisfied, I will teach your sons the story in form of a song. So, how did you find it?
It's very well written, incredibly poetic. The descriptions sublime, the rhythm perfect. You have managed to capture the histories of both earth and heaven, the adventures and the wars, the weddings and the deaths, the betrayals and the farewells, the palace and the forest.
But
But, alas, you don't know what occurred when I was alone in the darkness, under the sorrow tree. You don't know my despair. You don't even know my exhilaration, how it felt, first in the forest and then in Ayodhya, when I was the most beloved woman in creation.
I wrote what the divine vision showed me. I think you must write that story yourself, for only you know it. Think about it. In this version, you can write your truth, your thoughts, your pain, and your perspective.
All right, Gurudev, as you say.
You can write in the hut over there. It's isolated and all required arrangements have been made. Even Love and Kush won't disturb you there. You can write with full concentration. Just a minute. Take this lamp with you.
Where do I begin my story? I guess at my birth. An unusual incident is about to take place a little far from Ayodhya, in the small kingdom of Mithila. The citizens of Mithila were miserable due to droughts and famines. That year, at the start of the sowing season, they requested their king Janak to be the first to plough the land with a golden hoe, in hopes that this would bring some sort of relief. As the king shoved the hoe into the ground and began to till the land, the furrow extended itself.
महाराज जनक की जय, मिथिला नरेश की जय, महाराज जनक की जय।
What have we here?
Maharaj, it's a gift from the earth goddess to you.
But this is not the fruit of his seed. Fatherhood springs in the heart, not from the seed. This is Bhumija, daughter of the earth. You may call her Maithili, princess of Mithila, or Vaidehi, lady from Videha, or even Janaki, she who chose Janak. I will call her Sita, she who was found in a furrow, she who chose me to be her father.
और चारू मेर हुई मिलाट के स्वागत करावे सजनी राहे मंगल गावे मन उपजी फुलवारी रे साजे गाजे बाजे गूंजे सपनोरी रे किलकारी रे वन उपवन अभिनंदन करता छाई धगा परियारी रे शक्कर भांको झांकी झांको हुई जश्न की ये तैयारी रे मन हर जाओ धन बरसाओ धन सुखवारो जी रे
आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे ओ आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे मंगल गाओ
शुभ दिन आयो
बल बल जाओ
शुभ शुभ दिन आयो
मिस्री बाटो
शुभ दिन आयो
झूमो नाचो
शुभ शुभ दिन आयो
अरे रोक पुराओ
शुभ दिन आयो
रंग उड़ाओ
शुभ शुभ दिन आयो
फूल सजाओ
शुभ दिन आयो
जश्न मनाओ
आयो
शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन आयो शुभ दिन शुभ दिन आयो 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 शुभ दिन आयो
The childless king had returned to the palace as a father. For him, no harvest could have been better. Parshuram had given my father a divine bow for safekeeping. It was incredibly heavy, so much so that it took more than a dozen men to move it slightly. The bow belonged to Lord Shiva. One day, I entered the armory with my 3 sisters and half a dozen maids. I had been given the responsibility of cleaning the entire place. While the other girls busied themselves wiping the swords, the spears, the knives, the shields, the arrows, the bows and the maces, I headed straight for Shiva's bow.
Sita, leave it. That bow is too heavy. No man can pick it up.
But it still needs to be cleaned. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me?
Sita, did you pick up the bow?
Ji Pitashri?
Can you pick it up again?
Yes. Why not?
I think that's enough work for today. Everyone, move out. Sunaina, she is too strong. Who will marry her now?
Someone who is equally strong or maybe stronger and wise. The perfect king.
Janak sent word across Aryavart to kings and princes, inviting them to Mithila to string the bow of Shiva and claim both the bow and his daughter. As the news of the Swayamvar spread, kings, princes, and nobles from all over Bharatvarsh started arriving in Mithila. But one pair particularly caught the eye of my sisters.
Mother, look, the one in the center, that's Ram. Behind him is his younger brother Lakshman. They are led by sage Vishwamitra. These princes are the ones Uncle Kushdhwaj told us about, the ones who killed Tadka.
They are brave as well as wise with an ethereal glow.
How do you find them, Mother?
incomparable.
I think Sita will also like Ram.
I hope so. I shall inform the king.
Maharishi Vishwamitra, you are welcome to Mithila. Are these two the famed sons of Dashrath, Ram and Lakshman?
You have recognized them correctly, Maharaj Janak.
You are indeed blessed to be students of both Vashisht and Vishwamitra. Tell me, what matters more, the theoretical knowledge of Vashisht or the practical training of Vishwamitra?
Neither is better or worse. The pursuit of the theoretical knowledge develops the mind, while practical knowledge develops the body. Both have value and both come at a cost. It is Aham that creates notion of better or worse. Atma observes it all and smiles.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Prince Ram. Please take a seat. Maharshi, you also may sit down. O great kings and princes of Bharatvarsh, you all are welcome to my court for the Swayamvar of my daughter Sita. Before you all is the mighty bow of Shiva. I invite you one by one, come and string the bow. The one who succeeds will be the fortunate one to get my daughter's hand in marriage. May God bless this ceremony and may the best man win. From today, Ram, you shall be known as Janaki Vallabh, the beloved of Janak's daughter Sita.
महाराज जनक की जय, मिथिला नरेश की जय,
युवराज रामचंद्र की
जय.
Who is this man who dares to break the bow of Shiv when asked to bend it?
I did.
And you are?
Ram, son of Kaushalya, scion of Raghu clan, prince of Ayodhya.
Do you know who I am?
My namesake, Ram of the Brighu clan, also known as Ram of the Axe, Parshuram.
When a warrior breaks a bow, when asked to bend it, it indicates a mind that does not know when to stop.
What kind of a mind cannot overcome rage and keeps killing king after king in clan after clan, generation after generation, in the hope that repeated punishment will create a perfect world?
Are you saying control is bad?
Control creates domesticated animals. The purpose of the society is to inspire humanity, not tame them.
What then will create culture? Why not live like Rakshas? Without rules, the strong will dominate the weak and no one will help the helpless.
Rules cannot be used to compel people to care. It will only amplify fear. The whole purpose of Sanskriti is to outgrow fear, so that we do not feel the need to grab, control, or dominate. You killed Kritvira because he stole your cows. You call it justice? But how much punishment is adequate? When is it fine to forgive and move on? A society that does not make room for imperfection can never be happy.
I declare that I would withdraw from the world. The Satyuga ended when Kritavirya tried to steal my father's cow and broke our faith in kings. Now I see the Treta Yuga has dawned with Ram, who will reinforce humanity's faith in kings. No more will I kill warriors or frighten them into being good, because now there is one amongst them who will show how to be good. My task is done.
Long live Lord Ram!
Long live Lord Ram!
Long live Princess Sita!
Long live Princess Sita!
Long live Lord Ram!
Long live Lord Ram!
Long live Princess Sita!
Long live Princess Sita!
messengers were sent to Ayodhya, and Dashrath came to Mithila with his guru Vashisht and his 2 other sons. My father proposed that my 3 sisters should marry Ram's 3 brothers. Dashrath accepted this, and a grand wedding was organized to mark the union of 4 couples. Lakshman married Urmila, Bharat married Mandvi, and Shatrughna married Shutkirti.
Sita. Calm down. Please take care of Sita. Sita.
Today, I give you my daughter's hand in marriage. I give you Lakshmi, who will bring you pleasure and prosperity. Grant me Saraswati. Let me learn the joy of letting go. Bring happiness into marriage rather than seek happiness from it. Daughters, may you take happiness wherever you go.
रहना सुखी तू नाजुक कली तू पीहर करे तेरा तेरी विदाई पीहर करे तेरा तेरी विदाई सपने सजा तू
Isn't it a strange tradition? The place the girl calls her home is no longer her home after marriage. She's sent to a different house and has to restart her life from scratch. After the farewell, all 4 of us sisters reached our in-laws' house, entering a new phase of our life.
And King Dashrath kept roaming blindfolded in circles but couldn't find the kids.
How could he find them? Mantra was hiding them behind her.
Mother Kaushalya, can you also please tell us a story from his childhood?
Sure. Once Ram refused to sleep, for he wanted the moon to sleep beside him. Finally, to appease him, we put a pot of water on his bed. Reflected in the water was the moon. Thus, he slept with the moon, and from that day, we decided to call him Ramachandra, Ram of the moon. Even though this family worships the sun.
Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna. All 3 brothers immensely respect Ram. Everyone is greatly attached to him. Their entire days are spent around him. You have to work hard so that he prefers you to them.
For that, you will have to attract your husband with your beauty, adornments, and wit.
Yes, Sita. No one better to learn this skill from but Kekai.
Why not? Queen Kekai is so beautiful. We don't come close in comparison.
A queen is also extremely brave. Haven't you seen the magnificent portraits the king has commissioned for the queen? She is the one who saved his life. She was his charioteer.
Mantra, let it go. Let's not tell them everything in one day.
Why not, Bitya? I have raised you, and after you, your son Bharat.
You all know Mantra. She accompanied Kekai after her wedding. She is the palace's best cook. All dishes are cooked under her supervision and they are excellent.
Take this, Didi. Present it yourself.
What is this? I have handcrafted 4 dolls as a gift to you all. The hair and jewelry have been made by Sumitra.
These are beautiful.
Not more than you, Sita.
You have made these dolls with so much love. Please keep blessing us like this.
We have so much to learn from all of you.
Kekai will teach you a special skill. She knows how to become everyone's favorite.
She is the king's favorite queen, but Ram is his favorite son.
Oh, it's all spoiled now.
What's wrong, Mantra?
Nothing. The milk has curdled.
Your father has 3 queens. One whom he respects, one whom he loves, and one who serves him. Which queen will I be?
He may have 3, but I will have only 1. I shall be satisfied with whatever this wife of mine offers me, and hope that she is satisfied with whatever I offer her.
I asked you about queens, not wives.
I am a husband now, who has a wife. Should I be king? Then my wife will also become queen. The two are not the same, Sita. My wife sits in my heart. I exist for her satisfaction. The queen sits on the throne, and she exists for the kingdom's satisfaction.
Does this husband know his wife?
Why does the wife need to ask? Does she doubt it?
The wife has not really spoken to the husband.
Indeed.
Rites, rituals, and rules had bound our relationship until then, not conversation. We held each other's hand because we had to in a ceremony. We sat next to each other because we had to in a ritual. We fed each other as was tradition. I walked beside him as was the norm. But did he really know me? Did I know him? Did we see each other? What did we see of each other? The body or the mind? We were still prince and princess, not husband and wife. King Dashrath in his youth had accidentally killed Shravan in the forest. In anguish, his parents cursed Dashrath to die of sadness and heartbreak being separated from his sons. Since then, this constantly worried the king. As he grew older, it got worse.
My sons! My sons! I want my sons before me. Where are Bharat and Shatrughan? Has something happened to them?
Don't you remember, father? Before you left for the hunt, you bid them farewell. Uncle Yudhajit had sent a chariot from Kekaya to fetch them. Old King Ashwapati is ill and wanted to see his granddaughters-in-law before he dies.
And what if I die today?
What is the matter, my lord? Why are you so frightened?
Sumant, it is time to appoint the next king. Ayodhya needs a young king. Let the old king retire. Yes, let me withdraw from my throne before anyone withdraws my sons from me.
What are you saying?
Tomorrow morning, I wish to place the crown on the head of my eldest son Ram. He has a wife now. He has killed and forgiven already. He is ready to lead the Raghu clan, and I am ready to retire, sit in the shadows, Watch him rule and train his sons as Kaushalya trained my sons.
This is a good idea.
Word spread rapidly from the king's courtyard to the city and then across the land. At dawn the following day, a new king would be crowned while the old king would retire. The houses were cleaned and decorated with flowers. The news thrilled everyone in the queen's courtyard except one.
What is it, mother?
You should have been the first wife of the great king. But no, your father gave you to this rich who already had a wife. And now, when your son is away, he prepares to crown his dear Ram the king. That will make Kaushalya the queen mother. And where will that leave you? Your son will be the servant to the king, and you will be Kaushalya's maid.
Did I matter to the king? Did my son matter? No more would I be the favored queen. I would be a servant to Queen Mother. And Bharat, would he be Ram's servant? But Ram is the eldest son and a good son. He is brave, strong, and a wise man. Surely Ayodhya deserves him. What is wrong in serving a worthy king and his noble mother?
Sacrifice is good. The poor always sacrifice for the rich, the weak for the strong, and the servant for the master. Let us accept our place at the feet of Kaushalya. Since I raised you, not your royal mother, I guess you're bound to display servant qualities just like me.
Never! I am no one's servant. I will always be a queen. I will go to my husband and tell him to stop. He will listen to me. He always does.
Yes, he does, but not now. Not when Vashisht and Kaushalya sit beside him. Get him here alone and don't ask him. Demand that he keeps his word.
Word?
Kekai, do you remember of the two boons Dashrath had granted you long ago in the battlefield when you saved his life? Boons that you had yet to claim.
Oh, yes.
From desire came all problems, and all desires came from fear. Manthara feared for her well-being, and so did Kekai. Neither trusted Dashrath. Each one imagined the consequences of Ram's coronation and was not happy with the picture that emerged.
Kekai, did you see how happy the citizens of Ayodhya are? So excited to welcome their new king. Sweets are being made. Every house is decorated. Tomorrow's sun will bring immense happiness into our lives. But why is your room so dark? No decorations either. Jewels on the floor. Sethard. And you are crying? What's wrong?
I mourn the shame you will bring to the Raghu clan when you will fail to keep your word.
That will never happen. How can you say that?
I want something. Something that you promised me long ago. That you may not want to give me anymore.
As scion of Raghu clan, I will always keep my word. lest people doubt my family's integrity. You know that.
Then give me the 2 boons that you promised me when I saved your life in the battle between Devas and Asurs. First, let Ram be exiled to the forest where he has to live as a hermit for 14 years. And second, let Bharat be made the king of Ayodhya.
I will have to ask Ram.
Mantra, go and fetch Ram. Let us see if he is truly a scion of Raghu clan.
Ram, the king wants to see you. It's a bit urgent.
Let him finish his food.
Your father, king of Ayodhya, scion of Raghu clan, had promised me that he would grant me not 1, but 2 wishes. Tonight, I told him what I desire. I want you to live as a hermit in the forest for 14 years, while Bharat is crowned the king instead. What do you have to say on that? Your father clearly struggles with the idea.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाई पर वचन न जाई. I shall set out for the forest immediately and gladly make way for my brother to sit on the throne. Let it not be said that any member of the Raghu clan does not keep his word. Let people never doubt the integrity of the kings of Ayodhya.
No, dear Ram, no. Why don't you deny this? Why don't you insist? Why don't you question it? Why aren't you getting angry? Why, Ram, why?
No wonder he's your favorite son. He obeys you unquestioningly.
You are a blind, wicked woman. This is not a son obeying his father. This is a prince of the Raghu clan upholding a royal reputation.
I shall go and spread the news.
In society, a man is valued based on what he has, but Ram did not value himself so. He did not see Ayodhya as his property or entitlement, so he let go easily. His decision is not based on emotions, but on the model of social behavior expected of a prince. Ram gives more value to rules than to his feelings. It does not matter that his decision broke his father's heart. The rule follower is neither an obedient son nor a loving husband. He is just a rule follower. Should rules always take precedence over emotions?
Bhaiya, I will also come with you. I have been your shadow in the palace. I will be your shadow in the forest.
And so will I.
No, the forest is no place for a princess. Wait for me here in the palace.
I do not need your permission. I am your wife, and I'm supposed to accompany you to the throne, into war, and to the forest. What you eat I shall taste, where you sleep I shall rest. You are the shaft of the bow that is our marriage. You need the string to complete it. My place is beside you, nowhere else. Fear not, I will be no burden. I can take care of myself as long as I am beside you and behind you. You will want for nothing.
And I will follow my husband.
Support me by staying back, Urmila. I am going to the forest to serve my brother and his wife. If you come along, I will be distracted.
Who will serve you?
Serve me by staying here. Let me carry you in my heart.
14 years in the forest. Do you know what that means? 14 years of summer without a fly whisk. 14 years of winter without a quilt. And 14 years of rains without parasols.
Mother, do not worry for your sons. In summer, I shall find shady trees under which they can rest. In winter, I shall light the fires to keep them warm. During the rains, I shall find caves where we can stay dry. They are safe with me.
Did I follow Ram because it was my duty, or because I loved Ram and cared for him? Was the decision based on social norms or emotion? While Ram tilted more towards rules, I balanced him by tilting more towards emotions. He aligned and I understood.
Mother, these ornaments?
Stop. Ram has been told to live like a hermit, not you, my daughter-in-law. You embody the prosperity of the Raghu clan. Never ever should you be seen distressed or poor, stripped of jewels or color. It will annoy the devas and will bring misfortune to the household of your husband. Tell her, Kaikai, or do you want your son's kingdom to face the wrath of the goddess?
Yes, Ram needs to be a hermit. Sita, you need to continue to be the bride. You will embody the reputation of the Raghu clan, even in the forest.
Mother, as my husband's better half, I will feel comfortable in these forest clothes, just like my husband. As for the jewelry, I'll wear these as a married woman.
Guard her well, Ram. Do not forget to carry your weapons. Never let Bharat doubt your loyalty.
Oh my! The girl will become a woman in the forest. Will a hermit stay a hermit then?
I will cut your tongue out, vulgar witch!
I am leaving now. If you wish to follow, then follow me now. If you desire to stay and cut out tongues, then stay.
Yuvraj Ram, the king wishes that I take you to the city's outer skirts. We should get a move on.
Come back! Don't go, Ram, don't go! I can't live without you, Ram! Come back, my son! Come back! Ram!
Control yourself.
Come back, my son, Ram! Come back!
Study yourself, my lord. What fate has written, man cannot change.
The king's charioteer Sumant took us to the outer limits of Ayodhya. The citizens of Ayodhya followed us. Some wanted us to stay, and some were ready to follow us into the forest. Neither was possible. Hence, we snuck out in the dark while we slept. We bid farewell to Sumant and reached the outer banks of the river Ganga by dawn.
Guha? Guha?
Who is it? Ram? What are you doing here so early? Is this some royal game or a ritual? Are you going on an excursion to the forest?
Yes, for 14 years. Take us across.
Why don't you stay here with us?
I cannot. A forest is defined as a place from where we cannot even see the light of the human settlement.
Eat some rice before you go. I will cook myself and flavor with pepper.
No cooked food for a hermit. Just what we pluck from trees or pull out from the ground.
Let me come with you. Serve you.
No servants for hermits. Now, my friend Guha, boat please.
दूर है किनारा दूर है किनारा गहरी नदी की धारा टूटी तेरी नैया माझी खेते जाओ रे ये नैया खेते जाओ रे दूर है किनारा
As the harshness of the exile kept unfolding before me, I was confident that I would find strength to bear and ease the suffering of my husband and his brother. Never would I make Ram regret my companionship. While crossing the river on the boat, I remembered my father's teaching. May you bring happiness wherever you go. Now we were in the forests of Chitrakoot, two alone, where there were neither sage Vashisht or Vishwamitra, nor the king and his guards. The forest was covered only with stones, pebbles, thorny bushes, scorpions, and snakes. There was always the fear of wild animals. We had to arrange our own food and drinks and sleep on the ground beneath an open sky.
Bhaiya, some people along with an army are heading this way. The flag is of Ayodhya. I think it is father coming to fetch us back.
No, we have to keep his words. Stay for 14 years as is desired by the queen.
I cannot spot father. Bharat and Shatrughan are on the chariot. Bhaiya, they have come to kill us.
No, Lakshman. Look carefully. They wear no weapons. And look, they are wearing mourning turbans.
Do you think?
I think our father is no more.
Could things get worse? They could. Just in case.
No, Lakshman. Have faith in Bharat. He too is Dashrath's son.
And Kekai's.
Ram Bhaiya! Dear Bharat, pull yourself together. Tell me, what has happened?
After you were exiled, mother called me back from Kekaya. At the palace gate, Mantra greeted me, but no one else. In my mother's courtyard, I found my mother wearing the ochre robes of a widow. Rather than telling me how the king died, she excitedly told me I am the king. When I insisted on knowing about father, she revealed how he had collapsed on the threshold of the palace shortly after your departure to the forest. Sumant told me the king's last wish very clearly. He did not want Kekai's son to light his funeral pyre. Shatrughan, the youngest, had to do what was supposed to be done by the eldest. Bhaiya, it is now time to return home. End this nonsense. You shall be king as you are meant to. And I shall serve you.
No, Bharat. Our father died keeping his word. Let us live keeping his word. I will have to stay in the forest for 14 years.
I will follow you then, just like Bhabhi and Lakshman do.
Who then will take care of Ayodhya? We are kings. The Raghu clan must not be seen bending their rules for the sake of convenience. We need to be dependable kings.
But I do not have to be king to take care of the subjects. I renounce what has been given to me by my mother's deceit. I shall rule Ayodhya as your regent, awaiting your return. Ram Bhaiya, step into the golden sandals worn by the kings of Ayodhya. Claim these sandals by stepping into them. I shall place them on the throne till you come back. They shall symbolize you. And till you return, I shall live like a hermit.
श्यामल सकल सुगामी सत्यम राम मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम सूर्य शिरोमणि आज्ञाकारी दशरथ नंदन संयमधारी प्रीत सदा से चलती आई जाए प्राण पर वचन न जाई ऐसे उत्तम कुल के तेजस्वी है राघव राम रघुराई
People of Ayodhya had come up to Chitrakoot. Now, this place was not suitable for exile. Ram believed that we should move forward. We started moving to the jungles in the south. On the way, we came across Anusuya, Atri, sage Sharbhanga, Sutikshana, sage Agastya, Lok Mundra, and other learned men. We acquired immense knowledge on varied subjects from them. Finally, we arrived at Panchvati at the banks of river Godavari. This place was perfect to build a cottage. I sometimes look back and wonder, if we hadn't been exiled, would we have gotten the privilege of meeting these divine souls? It's all destined. Who meets whom, where, when, and how. In the forest, there were many wild beasts, and there were also Rakshas and Asurs, who, though not animals, could act like animals with no propriety or restraint. Surpanakha was an Asur woman who had lost her husband and her son. She chanced upon our little cottage and got enamored by Ram. Little did I know what calamity was about to befall us.
Come, be my beloved, satisfy my desire.
I am married.
What difference does that make?
It means I have a woman already with me and will look upon no other. Perhaps you can ask my brother here, who is all alone in the forest.
Young man, I'm Surpanakha, and I wish to marry you.
Go away. I am not interested. I only serve my brother and Bhabima.
Even you are refusing my advances? Am I not beautiful? Then what is the reason? Oh, so she is the reason for your refusal? She is my competition then. Alright then, I will kill her first.
Lakshman, stop her!
No! Don't kill her!
Then I will punish her. I will teach her a lesson that she will never forget.
Ah! How could you be so cruel? I will make you regret this. Bhaiya!
Surpanakha left from there, but sent her brothers Khar and Dushan to take revenge. But they did not fare well in front of Ram and Lakshman, but marked the beginning of our troubles.
Ram, life has been going on very peacefully for a long time. Or should I say, it has been full of boredom.
How so, Bhabima?
Now see, this place is plush with food, and we don't have to travel far in search of it. How much food is there here? I, as it is, don't appreciate hunting animals. There is no Rishi Mahatma around with whom we could interact. The same daily stars at night. Nothing new.
Do animals get bored?
Do trees get bored?
Let us create board games to fill the time so that we do not think of boredom. Wait, I will bring some marbles. Hey, look at that golden deer, Ram. It's so cute. Will you bring it for me?
Let me catch him for you, Sita. It will make a great pet. I shall go capture it.
Golden deer does not exist. This is unnatural.
Or just unique? Undiscovered?
Stay by her side, Lakshman, while I hunt down this deer.
This was probably the first time I had asked something from Ram. Maybe that is why Ram could not refuse. The sun had barely risen when Ram left the camp. By the time it was noon, I got restless.
He never takes this long. What is happening, Lakshman?
The deer is no ordinary deer if it runs so fast and eludes Ram.
Save me, Lakshman! Save me, Sita! I am dying! Save me! Please save me! Please save me, Sita! Lakshman! Ah!
Lakshman, go to him. I think he's in trouble. Why are you standing there? Go fast.
No, I will not leave your side.
But Ram needs help.
No, I will obey him and not leave your side.
What is wrong with you? Do you want him to die?
Bhabima, something is amiss. This is a trick. The forest is full of Rakshas who can mimic anyone's voice. I don't think Ram is in trouble.
You seem overly eager not to go to Ram. Do you want him to die? Do you? In the jungle, when the dominant male dies, the next one claims his mate. Is that what you want?
What are you saying? I can't even think like that. Okay, I shall go to find Bhaiya. This is the line of protection, the Lakshman Rekha. I imbue it with the power of hymns I have learned from Vashisht and Vishwamitra. Any man who tries to cross this line will burst into flames instantly. Stay within this line. Inside is Ayodhya and you are Ram's wife. Outside is the jungle. You are a woman for the taking.
They say that one should choose one's words very carefully because words, like arrows, once spoken, cannot be taken back. Many times have I regretted what I said to Lakshman in my anxious state.
Bhiksham Dehi. Bhiksham Dehi.
Pranam, Rishivar.
Are you the bride of that unfortunate scion of the famous Raghu clan, Ram?
Yes, I am.
The noble Raghu clan, famous for his hospitality.
Yes, Rishivar.
Then you will surely take care of me. I have not eaten for several days and have found neither an edible berry nor a root or a shoot in this wretched forest. I beg you to feed me any morsel that you may have left in the house.
Please come in.
I cannot. I see no man beside you. They must have gone to the forest or the river. You are alone in the house. It would be inappropriate to come in. No, it is better that you come and feed me.
Inside is Ayodhya and you are Ram's wife. Outside is the jungle. You are a woman for the taking.
But if the Rishi is not fed, he would go around the forest bad-mouthing the reputation of the Raghu clan. Because of me, the eldest daughter-in-law.
Inside the lion, you're someone's wife. Outside, you're just a woman for the taking.
No! Leave me! Help! Ram! No! Leave me! Help! Ram! Lakshman! Somebody help me! Leave me, you wretch! Ram!
Know this, pretty one. I am Ravan, king of Lanka, brother of the woman your husband mutilated, leader of the men your husband killed. You are the penalty of his crimes. I am taking you to the most wonderful place on earth. To Lanka, the city of gold, located in the middle of the sea, far from all human habitation.
How would Ram know where I was being taken? I was clearly being taken south. I hope they would create a trail for Ram to follow.
Stop, Ravan! While I am alive, you cannot take Sita.
Old Jatayu, come to stop me, have you? Today you shall die at my hands. Take this!
Ah! 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 Oh, Ram! Oh, Ram!
Jatayu was a bird. He was old. He risked his life just to save me. I salute him. He knew what the outcome would be, but he did not worry about it. He fulfilled his duty of not tolerating injustice. This is a big deal, a great lesson to the human race. I was in the Pushpak Viman of Ravan, watching the dense forest below slowly transition into the great roaring sea. My brain felt numb and unaffected by these sceneries. After some time, the island of Lanka, adorned with tall golden buildings, started appearing. A crowd of people waited on its shore.
Jai Lankesh! Jai Lankesh! Jai Lankesh! Jai Lankesh!
Stop. Do not bring a woman into this house against her will. All the women, even those married to other men who stay here, come here of their own free will. This is a house of joy. Do not bring in a weeping woman. She brings bad luck.
You don't worry about that, Mandodari. She will come around eventually.
So, is the great Ravan not capable of charming her, seducing her, or enticing her to enter of her own free will? Is that why he wants to drag her in while she whimpers in protest?
All right. I will keep her in the garden outside this palace until she willingly comes inside. Then she will get the bed that you occupy now, Mandodari, and you will serve her as a slave.
Challenge accepted.
Despite being Ravan's wife, Mandodari had a good understanding of the consequences of his actions. She protected her station in the palace while ensuring my safety and freedom. Ravan carried me into the garden next to his palace and dropped me under an ashok tree. It was a beautiful garden, but I was a prisoner there. No fate is worse than that where one is deprived of one's freedom.
she will stay here. Take care of her needs. Let not jealousy get the better of you. I will ensure you have no reason to complain, Sita.
Ram, where are you? Take me away from here. What a cruel place to be held hostage. Worse than any cage.
Sita, have some food. Take care of yourself. Crying won't help.
I worry about Ram and Lakshman. Who will feed them? Who will take care of them? They would surely be scouring the forest frantically. Would they have found Jatayu with his broken wing? Would they have found the jewels I had cast on the way? Would they find me and rescue me?
Sister Trichita, you will take care of Sita here, and all these gatekeepers will be with you. We'll keep visiting.
Oh Sita ji, will you keep staring or will you say something? Are you dumb? Eat your food.
Sita, you have to eat. We have to stay healthy for the future, right? Even if you become Ravan's queen or if your Ram comes here to take you.
He will not even be able to cross the sea. That is a fool's dream.
It is in your benefit to surrender to Ravan.
If you disobey Ravan's orders or make Ravan angry, then there will be dire consequences.
Do you think you are better than us? Or Ravan is not worthy of you?
Enough! All of you move away and stop torturing her. This is my Ram and this is my Lakshman. I know that Ram will definitely come here to save me. He has no army. How will he defeat Ravan, who has an army of 1,000 Rakshas?
Surpnakha, stop with your nonsense. Wasn't your brother supposed to simply kill her so that her husband would seek comfort in your arms? Why then has she been brought here? Do you realize, silly girl, in avenging your mutilation, this brother of yours has paved the way for his own satisfaction? My brother Ravan loves me. Ravan loves no one but himself. Let us not pretend otherwise. We are all his pets.
My Ram derived his strength from his thoughts, what he is, while Ravan derived his strength from his possessions, what he has. Ravan had knowledge. He may be intelligent, but he was not wise. What is the greatest battlefield? The heart of a woman who is in love with someone else. To make her leave her beloved and come to your bed of her own free will, that is the greatest challenge. And so, Ravan did everything in his power to make me fall in love with him. He sang for me, he danced for me, he told me stories, he showered me with gifts, the finest flowers, the finest jewelry, the finest fabrics, the finest food. All the women in Lanka thought I was extremely lucky.
He loves you so much. Then why does he care for his happiness over mine? Why does he not let me go?
What more can a woman ask of a man? He gives you all that you want. He makes you feel important, wanted, desired, and powerful. He guards you jealously and protects you from harm.
That is not love. He doesn't see me. He just wants to possess me and finds it frustrating that I do not submit to him. Love is not about power. It is about giving up power. A voluntary submission before one's beloved. Love is about seeing. I see Ram and Ram sees me. I want to be seen by Ram and Ram wants to be seen by me. I have shown Ram my vulnerabilities without trepidation, and so has he. Ravan cannot love another because he sees no one, not even himself.
He can take you by force.
And that is supposed to frighten me? You give too much value to this body, Trijata. Much more than I do. I am not my body. I will never be violated.
I was alone in Ashok Vatika, between those two blades of grass, whom I considered Ram and Lakshman. Sleep was eluding me. The anxiety and pain increased with each passing day. There was only one thought in my mind. When will Ram come to save me? No one had told me the world would be so cruel, that I would be forced to leave one house and dragged out of another. There is only pain when there is attachment. I was attached. Was that bad? I yearned for liberation. When would Ram come?
तेरी सखी मैं अंग अंग आज रंग डार दूं अपने जी से प्रेम रंग कैसे मैं उतार दूं मेरी सखी
तेरे बिना कहीं बिना व्याकुल मन लागे बिरहन सुर ताल साज आज तेरे आगे
रंग 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 रंग
नैनन को चैन नहीं रैन रैन जागे
रंग 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 रंग
एक पल में टूट जाए सांस के ये धागे
तू जो मुँह फेर सखी देह प्राण त्यागे पल भर तू देख मुझे जिंदगी गुजार दूं मेरी सखी तेरी सखी तेरी सखी
He has forgotten you. Didn't you see? The entire monsoon has passed. And still, there is no trace of your Ram. Soon he will be ready to accept me, just like you will be ready to accept my brother.
Neither rain nor storm will be able to stop him. He is my Ram. He will come.
Ram. Ram.
Someone said Ram.
Ram.
Yes, that is exactly what I heard. Was I dreaming? Was it my imagination conjuring up what I wanted to hear?
I am Lord Ram's messenger. I have been sent to find you.
Another of Ravan's tricks?
I am no demon. I am Mavana. We reside in Kishkindha, and Ram, who wanders in the forest as a hermit to keep his father's word, is my inspiration. You should know that at no point did your husband assume you had run away when he found you missing from your hut. He had faith in you. So he investigated patiently to find out how you had disappeared mysteriously. Maharaj Sugriv of Kishkinda sent me to search for you. Lord Ram gave me this ring of his so that you could recognize me as his messenger. When I crossed the ocean and reached the golden city of Lanka, I first searched for you in Ravan's palace. Failing to find out you there, I searched for you in every street and corner. While searching for you, I found Ravan's younger brother Vibhishan, who is also a devotee of Lord Ram. He told me that you are in Ashok Vatika. Mother, now I want to go to Sri Ram soon, so that I can inform him about your well-being. Will you give me some proof so that I can prove that I have found you?
When a woman's hair is unbound, it means she is free. When it is neatly bound, it means she is committed. This hairpin is the only piece of jewelry I did not drop on the forest floor. Reveals I am committed to Ram in mind and spirit. But Ravan seeks to unbind my hair. Tell him to hurry up. Ravan must be stopped, or the consequences will be terrible.
I have an idea. Why don't you climb on my back? I will carry you back safely to him.
Did he ask you to carry me back?
No, I don't think. He knows I am capable of this. It will be a surprise, a pleasant surprise.
Hanuman, let my husband liberate me. His honor is at stake. And tell him that his Sita misses him very much and waits for him every day.
Then give me permission.
I had permitted Hanuman to go, but it seems he has taken permission for some other work. Hanuman was hungry, so he started plucking fruits from the garden and eating them. Then he started destroying the garden and its trees. No one could catch him. At last, Ravan's elder son Meghnad tied him to a snake's noose and set Hanuman's tail on fire on Ravan's orders. What happened next was something Ravan had never imagined even in his dreams. Hanuman set the entire Lanka on fire. The golden city of Lanka was burning. There was commotion all around. There were screams. And the people of Lanka and Ravan were thinking that Ram's messenger had put Lanka in this condition. One could only imagine what would happen when Ram himself arrived.
Jai Shri Ram!
What news have you brought, Hanuman?
Like a proud tree in the vicious grip of poisonous vines, she sits in Ravan's garden, awaiting your arrival.
Hanuman, is she frightened?
No, she knows you will come and save her. At the end, while crying, she also said that she misses you every moment.
कह रहा हूँ अब कसम खाकर धनुष की बाण की, वीरता की धीरता की धर्म की सम्मान की, आन है रघुवंश की सौगंध कुल के मान की, जान की ग्राहक बनेगी तुष्ट तेरी जान की, जो बचाने को सकल ब्रह्मांड चलकर आएगा, राम के हाथों से तू फिर भी न बचने पाएगा। जानकी के वास्ते बाजी लगेगी जानकी ही जब नहीं परवाह फिर क्या जानकी। Wicked Ravan, now the pot of your sins is full. You have woken up the sleeping lion. Remember, if I am Ram, then in return of this insult, I will wipe out your dynasty. I will destroy Lanka brick by brick. Maharaj Sugriv, we will not waste any more time. Let us immediately attack Lanka.
My entire army will go to Lanka with you, Prince Ram.
Come on!
Jai Shri Ram! Jai Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Jai Shri Ram!
महाराज सुग्रीव की
जय!
महाराज सुग्रीव की
Jai!
भरोसे हैं हम तेरे ही सहारे दुविधा की घड़ी में ये मन तुझको ही पुकारे तेरे ही बल से है बल हमारा तू ही करेगा मंगल हमारा मंत्रों से बढ़ के तेरा नाम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम राजा राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम राजा राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम राजा राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम
Jai Shri Ram! Jai Jai Shri Ram!
I am Vibhishan, Ravan's brother.
Yes, I know him. I have met him in Lanka. He is one of your greatest devotee.
I tried to talk some sense into my brother and show him the futility of his actions. So he kicked me out of his house. Let me fight on your side. He must be destroyed before his madness destroys Lanka.
You are welcome, Vibhishan.
Now my Ram was facing a different problem. It was easy to cross the jungles, but not the sea. To their luck, there were two Vanars named Nal and Neel who were skilled builders and designed a way to build a bridge. But every time the stone was set in water, it would sink to its bottom. To remedy this, Ram prayed to Varun, the god of the seas, who appeared before them and suggested they engrave each stone with Ram's name. This would keep the stones from sinking and build a bridge to Lanka.
जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी के तुम गुहार दो आन बान शान या की जान का हुदान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड किशोर का चुनाव या की हार का वो भाव तुम ये सोच लो हो दया का भाव या किशोर का चुनाव या की हार का वो भाव तुम ये सोच लो या की भूरे बाल पर जला रहे विजय का लाल लाल ये गुलाल तुम ये सोच लो रंग केसरी हो या मृदंग केसरी हो या की केसरी हो ताल तुम ये सोच लो प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी के तुम गुहार दो आन बान शान या की जान का उदान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड
लाल ये गुलाल तुम ये सोच लो, रंग केसरी हो या मृदंग केसरी हो या कि केसरी हो ताल तुम ये सोच लो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। मान मान शान या कि जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड, आरंभ है प्रचंड।
जय श्री राम, जय जय श्री राम।
Ravan's pride did not let him see reason. Ram's attempt at diplomacy failed. Lanka was strangely quiet. This was the calm before the storm. My heart was filled with dread. All the sons of Ravan were killed during the ensuing battle. Akshay, Atike, Meghnad, Trishara, Veerabhav, Narantaka, Devantaka, and Mantha. Hundreds of soldiers and monkeys from both sides were killed. Even Kumbhakarn, Ravan's brother, fell at the hands of my Ram. Finally, Ravan himself went to the battlefield to fight.
हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव। युवराज रामचंद्र की जय, युवराज रामचंद्र की जय। जय लंकेश, जय लंकेश, जय लंकेश, जय लंकेश। जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम।
You have trained your monkeys well. They fight because they want to. Your demons fight because they have no choice. Lanka will never be yours. This is not an invasion. This is a rescue. I don't want Lanka. Just Sita. Let her go and all will be well. No! Enough chit chat. Let's fight! Akraman! This Ravan seems invincible. Every effort of mine is going in vain.
There is a pot of immortality nectar hidden in his navel. It is a gift he obtained from Brahma. It protects him from your attacks.
Vibhishan! You are a traitor to our house!
Ram, use Brahmastra on him. Bhaiya, please forgive me. Brother, please forgive me. Please forgive me, brother. Brother, please forgive me.
Vibhishan, control yourself. Perform the proper funeral rites of Ravan, Meghnad, and Kumbhakarn. After everyone's last rites, we have to do Vibhishan's coronation. You prepare.
Ravan was dead. His sons were dead. Lanka was in mourning, and the sound of women wailing echoed through the Ashok Vatika. Amid all this, Trijata came and told me that I was now free and should be happy. Can one be happy amid such sorrow? I yearned for my Ram, but my heart also ached at the ruin that had fallen on the people of Lanka. Little did I know that my trials were not over. After a long wait, I was informed that Ram awaited me at the gates of Lanka. Bedecked in finery and jewels befitting a bride, I was led to him. The man I saw was very different from the youth with sparkling eyes who had gone to fetch the golden deer. This was a king making a decision, not a lover awaiting his beloved.
I, Ram, scion of the Raghu clan, have killed Ravan, the man who abducted you. Thus, I have restored the honor of my family name. Let it be known, this was the reason this war was fought, not to save you. You have chosen to live under the roof of another man through the rainy seasons and are no longer chaste in the eyes of society. Therefore, you are now free to go wherever you wish.
Bhaiya?
I understand. Please prepare a pyre for me. I am ready.
A princess of Mithila, the daughter of Janak, daughter-in-law of the great king Dashrath, and the wife of Prince Ram. In that moment, in one stroke, all my honor, which even Ravan could not ruin, was stripped away by the few words of a man who had sworn to protect me. I often wonder, why was it that women have to prove their purity to men, but not the other way round? How many women have gone through how many trials over the ages? My story is perhaps just one among them. At that time on the shores of Lanka, none of this mattered. Everyone was surprised, first by Ram's statement and then by my decision. Everyone thought that because of Ram's words, I wanted to commit sati and burn myself on a pyre.
I burn only impure things. This one I cannot burn, for she is pure of thought and body.
What about reputation?
That is a human measuring scale that makes no sense to nature. Take this woman as your wife, Ram, for she will take no other as her husband but you.
So it shall be. It is time to return home. Let us hurry. It is a long walk.
Why walk when you can fly? Use the flying chariot, Pushpak.
As you say, Maharaj Vibhishan.
After that, my Ram was crowned the king of Ayodhya with great pomp and splendor. I could not help but think back about Bali and Sugriv, about Ravan, Kumbhkaran and Vibhishan, brothers who fought each other, brothers who sacrificed and betrayed each other. And here was my Ram and his brothers, who would stake their lives for each other.
हे शुभारंभ हो शुभारंभ मंगल बेला आई, सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई। ख्वाबों के बीज कच्ची जमीन पे हमको बोना है, आशा के मोती सांसों की माला हमें पिरोना है, अपना बोझ मिल के साथ ही हमको ढोना है। शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई।
रास रचिलो साज सजिलो शुभ घड़ी छे आवी, आछा आछा टमटमाता शमणाओ जे लावी ओ लावी ओ लावी। अपना बोझ मिल के साथ ही हमको ढोना है। शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई। शुभारंभ हो शुभारंभ मंगल बेला आई, सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई शहनाई। सज सजिलो शुभ घड़ी छे आवी, आछा आछा टमटमाता शमणाओ जे लावी ओ लावी।
Where were you last night? Why weren't you home?
How could I come back in such a storm? All the roads were closed. I was stuck. I had to stop.
Where did you stay? At that boatman's house? Or some other place? Get out of my house, you wench! Get out! Ram may keep a wife who has spent nights in another man's house, but I will not. Get out!
Forgive me. It's not my fault. Don't throw me out of the house.
What has happened, brother? Why do you care? Go! Mind your own business.
Please. Please don't leave me like that.
This news spread like wildfire in Ayodhya. Even the royal palace did not remain untouched. The queen of the Raghu clan had to be above blemish, but for the people of Ayodhya, I perhaps was not.
Take her to the forest on some pretext and leave her there. Let her not know of my decision until she is far away in the forest, far away from me, too far to protest.
That is so unfair. You must tell the people how she proved her chastity with fire.
This has nothing to do with chastity or fidelity. The gossip provides people an opportunity to feel superior to the king. They say she is not pure enough for me.
She is pure. She walked through fire.
Pure in body and pure in mind, for sure. But pure in reputation, that stain can never be removed. If I resist, forever I'll be the object of ridicule. I have no choice.
The least you can do is tell her all this clearly and openly. Why reject her in such a clandestine manner?
She never listens. When I told her to stay in the palace, she insisted on accompanying me to the forest. When you told her to stay inside the hut in the forest, she insisted on stepping out. When I tried to set her free from the obligations of marriage, after I killed Ravan, she insisted on walking through fire, displaying her chastity, and returning to the city with me. If I tell her that she is the subject of gossip and so cannot be associated with me in any way, she will ask complex questions that I will not be able to answer. It is the best this way, Lakshman. She will understand. She has to understand.
That night, my life was going to change once again. Again, I was about to bear a punishment for a crime that had not been mine. Ravan had abducted me by force and made me his prisoner. For the people of Ayodhya, by just having survived, I had become the forever stained. Lakshman came to me and asked me to accompany him somewhere. Where? Why? No question, no answer. He even drove the chariot himself. No one came from the palace, not even Ram. All the streets of the city were deadly silent. No one is aware of what is happening. I had sensed something was wrong, but stayed silent, feeling numb, but mentally preparing myself for what was about to come. By dawn, we reached a dense forest far away from Ayodhya.
Tell me, Lakshman. I am ready to listen.
Your husband, my elder brother Ram, king of Ayodhya, wants you to know that the streets are full of gossip. Your reputation is in question. He has therefore ordered you to stay away from his person, his palace, and his city. You are free to go wherever else you please.
Ram needs to do his duty, follow rules, and safeguard his reputation. I am under no such obligation. I am free to do as I please. I don't judge him.
But you are innocent! You were not even given the dignity of being told. You were tricked into leaving the palace.
You judge him, Lakshman, but I love him. You see your brother as an ideal and are angry because he has not lived up to your expectations. I see my husband for what he is and understand his motivations. At every moment, he strives to be what he thinks is best. I will not burden him with my expectations. That's how I make him feel loved. And he sees me, knows that I will support him no matter what.
But Bhabhi Ma, this is not right. I can't stand this nobility. Why must you always be the one to suffer the trials?
I am not happy with this situation, Lakshman. But such is a woman's lot. Thus, I accept it and will make the most of it. Go back home, observe Ram well. Know that the Ram who calls himself the husband of Sita will never remarry. Ram, the king of Ayodhya, about him, I do not know. I am sorry, my child, that I will not be able to give you the life you would have had in the palace. I wonder if I should have told your father that you were on the way. Would he still have exiled me then?
Devi? Oh, Queen Sita.
Pranam, Maharshi Valmiki.
What are you doing here? Are you in any trouble? Maybe I can help.
Maharshi, I'm fortunate to have seen you. My husband left me in the forest and banished me from his home. I have nowhere to go.
This life is full of inconsistencies, Maharani. This much information is enough for me. The forest does not discriminate against anyone as the city people do. My ashram is nearby. If you don't have any objection, you can stay in my ashram. My wife and children will be happy to meet you.
This will be a huge favor to me.
No, Devi. I am indebted to nature. I am just repaying its debt. Come with me.
There is one humble request, Rishivar. Please do not address me by my name. As per the terms of my exile, I cannot reveal my identity to anyone.
Then, should I call you Vandevi?
Okay.
Maharshi Valmiki took me to his ashram and introduced me to his wife Gomti, his children, and the other ashram residents. I had found a safe place to live. Maharshi Valmiki said that he was writing an epic on Ram. He was busy with it all the time. Fate had played a strange game. Our story Ramayan was being written in front of me. Time started passing. Within a few months, I became a mother of lovely twins. If I were in Ayodhya at this time, a big celebration would have happened. Drums would have been played. Sweets would have been distributed throughout the city. All my sisters, my 3 mothers, and many maids would have surrounded me. But here I was alone. Only I knew my happiness, my sorrow, my truth. Valmiki named my sons Love and Kush.
Come on, Love Kush, now go to sleep. You have to get up early.
Mom, did you know Gurudev has finished writing his book? And he also reads it to us every day.
Oh, that is a very good thing. So, did you both learn something from this story? Took some inspiration from the character of Ram?
Yes, Mother. I understood most of the story, but I find the ending a little hazy.
What didn't you understand?
For his wife Sita, he crossed ocean, invaded Lanka, killed Ravan, but when Sita came in front of him, he refused to accept her. Mother Sita had to undergo the test of fire. Only then Ram accepted her back. Isn't that wrong, Mother?
Right or wrong can often be subjective. But that is enough for today. Now go to sleep.
Will you sing us a lullaby?
Now.
But we will always be.
Shatrughan? Here? How?
Pranam Rishivar. Prince Shatrughan, welcome to Valmiki's ashram. May I rest here for the night? I was returning after defeating Lavana, the terrible king of Mathura, who challenged the authority of King Ram and could not reach Ayodhya before sunset. Prince Shatrughan, it is a privilege to host you. The two children over there, who are they? They are my disciples. Love Kush, son, come here. Salute Prince Shatrughan, the Prince of Ayodhya. These children have memorized the Ramayana that I have written. Love Kush, will you recite something for Prince Shatrughan?
As you say, Gurudev.
ये रामायण है पुण्य कथा
My son sang the Ramayana for Shatrughna the whole night, and Shatrughna kept listening spellbound.
The presentation is mesmerizing. Both of you are proficient in this. What is this musical instrument that you use?
It's like a lute, just like a veena. But instead of plucking its strings with our fingers, we run the strings of our bow on it to create sound.
We call it Ravan Hatta, the hand of Ravan, the hand that stole Sita from Ram. Now makes music for our song that praises Ram.
Bows that we use to shoot arrows. You make music out of it. You two are truly gifted. You must bring these boys to Ayodhya and sing this song before the king. It describes his life so beautifully. This is the perfect time. He is conducting the Ashwamedh Yagya. And as you know, between the rituals, bards and minstrels and dancers are invited to entertain the city.
Sita, should I introduce them to their father?
Do not impose the burden of fatherhood on Ram. It will create more turbulence in Ayodhya, for then these boys will become contenders to his throne.
But is it not their right by birth?
The kingdom is not a king's property. Besides, property is a human delusion granted by man to man. The children belong to no one, and nothing really belongs to Ram.
We will go to Ayodhya. We will meet Ram. We will meet Lakshman. We will meet Hanuman. We will go to Ayodhya. We will meet Ram. We will meet Lakshman. We will have a lot of fun.
Give this hairpin to Ram's new queen.
New queen? Ram doesn't have a new queen.
He is conducting a yagya. He cannot conduct the ritual without a wife by his side. Give this to the queen with my love. She will be a lonely woman, for I know, while Ram will respect her, he will never love her as he loved me. Don't be surprised. This was an eventuality. I accept it with grace. Sorrow only comes when we resist reality for a dream.
My son's trip to Ayodhya did not go as planned. While they enchanted everyone with their song, they were upset to find that Ram had banished his Sita and was performing his yagya with a golden statue instead. As part of the Ashwamedh Yagya, the royal horse was let loose, and the king's warriors followed it. All the lands the horse crossed unchallenged came under the king's control. Thus, the empire and influence of the Raghu clan could expand without bloodshed. However, the horse seemed to have a mind of its own, or perhaps it was just fate that the beast came straight to our ashram.
Look, this is the horse we had seen at the Ashwamedh Yagya. Do you remember? Let's catch it.
The horse is so beautiful. It can be our pet. We shall never be subjects of Ram.
Give the horse back or let it pass. This is no game, children. If you do not do as we say, we will attack and drag you like chained calves to the king's prison.
You can always try.
Everything Guru Valmiki has taught us has come in handy.
You are right, love. Let's see who comes now.
The word of the horse's capture reached Ayodhya. Ram sent his brothers to capture my boys. But Shatrughna was defeated. Lakshman was defeated. Bharat was also defeated. Even Hanuman was captured by the boys.
I remember you too from the palace. You are clearly as skilled with weapons as you are with musical instruments. But you have committed a grave mistake by capturing the holy horse of my yajna. Release it or pay for your insolence.
Stop! You cannot defeat these boys. No one can. They are the children of Sita and Ram.
Sita, what are you saying? Are these both my children?
Ma, is King Ram really your father?
Yes, my sons. Ram is your father.
Ma Sita, pranam. If I have your permission, I would like to break free of these bonds.
Oh, Hanuman, I am so sorry.
The boys have captured the royal horse of the Raghu clan. They can ride back on it to Ayodhya and claim their rightful place on the ancestral throne.
Love Kush, go to your father and do as he says.
Maharaj, let the boy's mother also be accepted by you.
Tell the mother of these boys that Ram rejected the queen of Ayodhya, never his wife. Tell her that all these years away from her in the palace have been worse than the 14 years in the forest. She made the wilderness a wonderful place. In her company, I enjoyed the heat of the summer, the cold of the winter, and the wetness of the rain. In her company, I did not mind the days without food and the nights without sleep. In her company, I did not feel the sharp stones that split my heel or the thorns that tore my skin. Without her, food had no taste and music had no rhythm. But I had to bear it, for I was the king, and I would never let my people down. Let her know that I strive to make the kingdom happy, but I myself was never happy. Tell her that I will be only happy if she returns to Ayodhya. But to return as a queen, she has to prove her chastity publicly before the people of Ayodhya, so that they will never mock their king again.
The earth accepts all seeds with love. She bears the judgment of her children with love. If I have been as true as the earth in my love for Ram, then may the earth split open and take me within.
Sita! Stop!
Please don't go, Ma.
Come back!
Ma,
No!
Ma,
Please come back!
Ma, please come back. Please come back.
I can't live without you, Sita! Please don't go, Sita! No!
Maharaj, please control yourself. Calm down. Please. You have to be strong for these two beautiful gifts of your wife, Sita. Love Kush, no need to cry. Your mother has returned to her mother. Go to your father. You both are her legacy. Make sure you are worthy of it.
Now that was an exciting drama. Please give a big round of applause to the performers. May I now request the founder director Dr. Shivani Kapoor to kindly address the August gathering. Ma'am is a parent coach and teacher trainer for more than 2 decades. Ma'am is also a professional handwriting analyst. Each time we are called to her room, we all know our smallest of secrets will no longer be ours, as there's nothing we can hide from her analysis. We know we can always go to you, ma'am, for issues that trouble us, no matter how small or big.
Thank you. This is my favorite time of the year when I get to meet you all. This day is really special. As most of you know, I am also a parent coach. I thought today I should share my thoughts on parenting. Well, most of us adults fall into one of these two categories. Those who live for today, live in the moment, fully immersed in the present. We wake up each day with a sense of purpose, attending to our tasks and responsibilities without dwelling too much on the future or past. Challenges arise and we face them head on. Little victories make us happy and give us a sense of fulfillment. I love this, children running around. But if I ask you, what is your exact business goal 10 years from now? What amount do you see in your bank when you retire? What are your yearly plans to achieve this goal? Some of you may be clueless. This is because these adults derive happiness from little joys that color our everyday experience. A new Mercedes, a new bungalow, an increment at work, and we feel happy. Excuse me. Now, let us look at those adults, how they will be as parents. They approach their role with a living for today mindset. They are deeply invested in the daily routines and responsibilities of raising children, but their focus remains narrowly on the present. Making sure homework is completed, taking children for sports, tracking marks and progress at school, and celebrating prizes and achievements that come along. They ensure their child meets current expectations, but without a clear picture of what kind of future they want to prepare their child for. And I don't mean medical or engineering career as future. Excuse me. Without a broader plan or goal in mind, these parents may inadvertently leave their children underprepared for the complexities of adulthood. And we know how difficult adulthood is. So when you teach and your child gets full marks, will that ensure that he will be able to handle the challenges of life, say 15 years from now? Are we sure about that? Excuse me. The second category of adults are the ones who are analytical, who believe in planning for the future, and most importantly, have a clarity of the roadmap ahead. They are in control of themselves and their business. As parents, these adults know what they want for their children, are clear about how to go about it, and are in control of the direction their children are walking in. As the world continues to change rapidly with advancements in technology, they realize that shifting job markets and evolving societal challenges makes it increasingly important to equip children with skills and mindset to face the unknown. Now that you've got the grip of what I'm trying to say, tell me if you fall in the second category. What is it that we want for our children, adult children? Have you ever thought about that? You may say financial success is what we want, or creativity or emotional intelligence, but for me, I want my adult son to grow up with these two traits on priority: to be happy and confident. I find these two qualities to be of greatest importance. Let's now see each one of these. How do we ensure that a child will be happy? Well, actually, it's very simple. If your child is happy today, he will be happy in future. So first, let's see what does not ensure happiness. You'll be surprised. Teaching, practicing for exams for parents and tutors, ironing uniform, polishing shoes for them, trying to solve fights at school, or always tidying up behind them. That's like at work, your boss does everything for you. The same holds true at home. But then, what does ensure future happiness for your child? Being independent, being resilient, to be able to bounce back from failures and disappointments, and feeling a sense of pride. So each time you, dear parents, save your child from hurt or disappointment, you know now how important even the pain is. Learning to solve problems on their own rather than elders fixing everything for them. That will ensure that your child is growing well, ready to face the world, the unknown world. Praise efforts, not result. There is just no need. Now, the second guarantee of happiness for your child is self-esteem, confidence. An adult who is confident will sail even through storm and rain. A strong sense of self-worth helps children believe in their abilities and take on challenges with confidence. For that, support their passion and their interest. Not force their interest, just support their interest. Do not judge. This game is good for you, that activity is not good for boys. Don't judge them. Also, what contributes to confidence in a big way are rules. Please listen to this, dear parents. Rules are very important at home, just like at school. Do rules work? Do rules at work or in a city make you more comfortable? Certainly, yes. And happy? Yes. Similarly, a house without rules will have insecure children. Rules makes a child more confident of himself, even if initially they may rebel. Why should I not use the phone at night? Why should I iron my clothes? In fact, children trust you more if you have set boundaries for them. Having said that, in which category do you as parent fall? The first one, where you focus on half a mark more and excellence in one competition? Or are you the second one who's consciously working on securing a happy future for your child? Please do give it some thought. Our growing up was very different from the way our children are today growing up. We all remember that our parents were not much involved in our academic journey. They were concerned parents, but not overindulgent. They did not bother about, too much about school projects, all by themselves doing it. I remember doing it at 2 o'clock. And make test papers to prepare for the exams. In contrast, does this sound familiar? Helping with tests and daily work at school and shoes, and I'm sure to some of us it does. In contrast, young parents sometimes tend to be what is now called helicopter parents. The term helicopter parents comes from the notion that these parents hover over their children and rescue them when trouble arises. They're obsessed with a desire to create a perfect world for their children without struggles or discomfort. This makes the child weak and dependent. Struggles make children independent, confident, and problem solvers, and as I said before, happier individuals. Young parents forget that one day the child needs to take an independent decision at work. Mom will not be there. When he will need to fight for his rights at office, mom will not be there. You are modern parents. You are young. And it's easy for you to adopt the smarter ways of bringing up children. Also, if all goes well until puberty sets in and there is mayhem, children do not need you suddenly and you lose control. I'm sure to all the teen parents here, it's sounding a little familiar. You start snooping, asking questions, start trusting less, and fights begin at home. The teenager starts rebelling, lying, and hiding information. Most important, he begins to say no and stops listening to you. My mantra to all you mothers, especially the young mothers here with very young children, teach them to listen to your no. But without bullying, scolding, or yelling. For that, be a parent, not a friend. Take a little tip from your parents, how they brought you up. Be a parent, not a friend. Do not allow disrespect, especially when they are very young. It's still in your hands. Now, before I take leave, I would like to proudly speak about the DNA of Euro International School. Euro International School is a progressive school. Congratulations, all you dear progressive parents too. From the start of 10 years, this has been a school with no doors, no differentiation, and no traditional hierarchy. I don't ever remember a board or a placard outside my office. Never has there been. In fact, the hierarchy is inverted. On the top of our priority are the students, then the teachers, followed by parents, and finally the management. This is a school where students are brought up to be fearless, a school where the flag hoisting is done by didis, and perhaps one of the few schools where you don't need to take an appointment to meet the principal. This is how special we are. Thank you. We need it. We need your thanks. You can clap again. This is for all my teachers and my staff and my principal. Thank you. Bring your child up as a soldier of the country. Treat your child not as your own, but as a child of God entrusted to your care, not your child. Bring him up in a way that your head is always held high. Bring him with humility, humanity, respect for others in their hearts, and they will grow into individuals who make the world a better place. That is true patriotism. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure your words will impact all of us here. Finally, it's time to end the show with our feet-tapping, heart-thumping musical extravaganza, performed by our dance troupe featuring Euro Squad. And here we go.
Maybe it's because we look for it. But this time, trouble found us. It was hiding in the old library. We were supposed to be studying for our history test. Instead, we found a dusty machine tucked away in the basement. It had dials and buttons. They looked ancient. We couldn't resist. We had to touch it. When we opened our eyes, we weren't in the library anymore. We were somewhere different. The air felt different. It smelled like old books and something sweet. We were scared but excited. We had no idea where we were, but we knew one thing. We were in for a wild adventure.
Welcome to the year 1950.
पंछी बन के संग संग डोलूं रे मैं बन के चिड़िया बन के बन बन बोलूं के संग संग डोलूं रे।
अफसाना लिख रही हूँ, अफसाना लिख रही हूँ, दिले बेकरार का, आंखों में रंगों भर के तेरे इंतजार का, अफसाना लिख रही हूँ। जब तू नहीं था कुछ भी नहीं है बहार में, नहीं है बहार में, जी चाहता है मूवी, जी चाहता है मूवी, ना देखूं बहार का, आंखों में रंगों भर के तेरे इंतजार का, अफसाना लिख रही हूँ।
Welcome to Nostalgic 1960.
सुनो और गौर से सुनो, अरे पहले तालियां तो बजाओ। कि दुनिया में खुश रहना हो तो मानो मेरी बात, आओ ट्विस्ट करे का उठा मौसम में, आओ ट्विस्ट करे, जिंदगी है यही, आओ ट्विस्ट करे का उठा मौसम में, आओ ट्विस्ट करे, जिंदगी है यही, ना जुटी है जिंदगानी ओ मेरी जान, ना जुटी है जिंदगानी ओ मेरी जान, छम छमा छम छम छमा छम, हाय हाँ ट्विस्ट करे का उठा मौसम में, आओ ट्विस्ट करे, जिंदगी है यही, आओ ट्विस्ट करे का उठा मौसम में, आओ ट्विस्ट करे, जिंदगी है यही।
चपलम चपलम चपलाई रे, दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे, आई रे, आई रे। चपलम चपलम चपलाई रे, दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे, आई रे, आई रे। वो दुनिया को छोड़ तेरी गली आई रे, आई रे, आई रे।
Welcome to the electrifying 1980.
ढल गया दिन हो गई शाम, जाने दो जाना है। ढल गया दिन हो गई शाम, जाने दो जाना है।
अभी अभी तो आई हो, अभी अभी जाना है।
ढल गया दिन हो गई शाम, जाने दो जाना है।
Welcome to the electrifying 1980.
कोई यहाँ आहा नाचे नाचे, कोई वहाँ आहा नाचे नाचे, सारे हंसी आहा नाचे नाचे सारे जवा आहा नाचे नाचे
अव्वा 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 कोई यहाँ है नाचे नाचे कोई वहाँ है नाचे नाचे सारे हंसियाँ है नाचे नाचे सारे जवा है नाचे नाचे अव्वा अव्वा तुमसे है तुमसे प्यार अव्वा अव्वा मानो ना मेरे यार अव्वा अव्वा तुमसे है तुमसे प्यार
ये रात में जो मजा है मजा ये कुछ नया नया है ये रात में जो मजा है मजा ये कुछ नया नया है ये दिल को आज क्या हुआ है कि झूमता ही जा रहा है झूम 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 बाबा झूम 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 बाबा झूम 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 बाबा
सारा जमाना हसीनों का दीवाना जमाना कहे फिर क्यों बुरा है दिल लगाना ए सारा जमाना हसीनों का दीवाना जमाना कहे फिर क्यों बुरा है दिल लगाना ए सारा जमाना
Welcome to the iconic 1990.
जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना सनम
चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 छैया
Welcome to the fast-paced 2000.
मुंह तो बंद करो अंकल।
इश्क जैसे है एक आंधी, इश्क है एक तूफान, इश्क के आगे बेबस है दुनिया में हर इंसान। इश्क में सब दीवाने हैं, इश्क में सब हैरान, इश्क में सब कुछ मुश्किल है, इश्क में सब आसान। देखो प्यारे ये नजारे, ये दीवाने, ये परवाने हैं इश्क में जैसे।
तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहें, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहें। तुमसे मिलके दिल का है जो हाल क्या कहें, हो गया है कैसा ये कमाल क्या कहें।
Dum tara dum tara dum tara dum tara dum tara dum tara dum ma dum tara dum tara dum tara dum tara dum tara dum tara.
Finally, we found ourselves back in the present day.
We were a little dizzy from all the time travel, but we had so many stories to tell.
We had traveled through time and experienced different eras firsthand. We learned about history, music, fashion, and most importantly, ourselves.
We learned that no matter what decade it is, friendship and kindness never go out of style.
Presenting Euro Squad.
Give me every part of your anatomy. We only have a moment, but that's all we need. If you feel like you are lonely, then come follow me. And give me every part of 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 I dare you not to dance. I dare you
그 원하는 것은 내 answer 내 혈관 속에 날뛰는 new wave 내 거대한 passion 관심 없어 과거에 모두가 알고 있는 거 trouble I'm fearless a new bitch new crazy all I got next one Baby 저 highway highway 멋진 결말에 닿게 내 흉집도 나의 일부라면 겁이 난 없지 없지 What you looking at 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 I'm fearless
Boy, you should big enough. Take it, yeah, baby, baby, take it, love it. Come here, rude boy, 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 boy. Come here, rude boy, 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 boy. Come here, rude boy, 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 boy. Come here, rude boy, boy, boy. Come here, rude boy,
I want a little fire, now give me the light. I want a little fire, now give me the light. I want a little fire, now give me the light. Now give me the light.
Burn up the dance, 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 burn up the dance. 1, 2, 3, burn up the
Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like your boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Tiene adrenalina en medio de la pista. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. Calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like your boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Tiene adrenalina en medio de la pista, ponteame lo que sea. I like your boom boom girl.
Strip club music.
Me make it bounce on the left, bounce on the right. Two of them together, man, I watch me all night. Don't on the ground, me make it bounce. What a sight.
Don't on the ground, man, don't on the ground.
Bounce up, make it bounce up, make it bounce up, bounce up, make it bounce up, make it bounce up, bounce up, make it bounce up, make it bounce up. Bounce, 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 make it bounce, 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 make it bounce, bounce, bounce.
Me make it bounce, 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 bounce.
But the bang bang embrace, yeah.
Early morning love, she get it good from she rise. But put it on so good and make she shake all she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eye. Coming around to me, them gyal a roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there. Giving it all on up to you.
Tastes like chili, Philly, dilly. Tastes like chili, chili, Philly, dilly, dilly, dilly. Tastes like chili, Philly, dilly. Tastes like chili, chili, Philly, dilly, dilly, dilly. We keep it spicy, chili. Tastes like chili. Tastes like Tastes like chili. Dilly, dilly, dilly. And it tastes like.
그 눈빛이 싹 변했지 어쩜 또 하나니까 난 파란 나비처럼 날아가 잡지 못한 건 넌 네 몫이니까 활짝 꽃피웠던 시간도 이제 모두 내게 lie 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 굵게 다 버려진 너와 나 난 괜찮아 넌 괜찮을까 구름 한 점 없이 예쁜 날 꽃향기만 남기고 갔단다 꽃향기만 남기고 갔단다
Ella lo rebota, bota, 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 bella, que a la nota con la amiga se alborota, bebe el niño fuma mota, prende y luego rata salvaje, una loca perdiendo es que me provoca. Ella lo rebota, bota, 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 bella, que a la nota con la amiga se alborota, bebe el niño fuma mota, prende y luego rata salvaje, una loca perdiendo es que me provoca. Y vamos a darle.
Duro, duro, papi, 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 duro, papi.
Guayetea con él,
Tra, 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 tra.
dale pa'lante con él,
Tra, 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 tra.
guayetea con él,
Tra, 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 tra.
dale pa'lante con él.
Tra, 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 tra.
Y ahora empezamos con el tra, tra.
Are y'all ready, Coachella? I want to see everybody from the front to the back. Put your hand up. Sing it now. Hey, hey, hey. Jump. Jump. Yeah. Let me see you jump. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for J Balvin. They say my body's staying wetter than the ocean. And they see that cream in my body's like a I can be a beast star, I can give you it. So please don't question my devotion. I've been giving birth on you haters cause see these double D's on his bed. Want my double Z's in his bed. If you really love me, make an album about me. Soon as I walk in, boys start they talking. Right as that booty sway. Slay. Lift up the people from Texas, Puerto Rico, the islands to Mexico. Hey, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Azul, are you with me? Say yeah, yeah, uno, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What a fabulous sequence of dances that was. Truly mesmerizing. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed director, Mr. Vikram Ahuja, a true visionary in education. He has successfully opened numerous preschools across the country, shaping the foundation of early education. He's also a mentor to startups, a TIE charter member, and a trailblazer in the field of education. So please join me in welcoming a leader who is inspirational to us all.
Can we have a larger round of applause for everyone there? Thank you. I would like to, I know that it's been very late. We have, the program got extended for a few more minutes, but I'm so sure it was worth it. The last program was worth it. If it was, please give them again. I will take very few minutes of yours because I know that a thank note has to go to each one. Can I ask Manohar sir, Keshav sir, Monica ma'am, Rajesh ji to be on the stage, please? while they were performing, and there was a large team of more than 100 people at the backstage changing the sets. More than 100 people, all the teachers, all the drivers, all the DDs of both the schools. They were trying to compete with Manohar sir's fade out time, because sir said only 15 seconds and they had to change everything in 15 seconds. And that made the program what it made. Please come, guys. Manohar sir, please share. Manohar sir is there with us from last 10 years. He's the person who makes the drama what drama looks at the stage. So please, Manohar sir. All the annual functions, Ujjara school, Ratanada school, the props what you see, and I'm so sure we all are amazed कि इतनी अच्छी properties कैसे बन जाती हैं, वो एक ही इंसान बनाता है, राजेश सर. और ये जो ग्रैंड फिनाले है, जिसकी मेमोरीज लेके हम हमेशा अपने घर जाते हैं. It's been more than 15 years. Monica ma'am has been doing for both our schools. She's one of the oldest teacher in our family. Keshav sir, here please. Keshav sir has been with us for more than 10 years. And ये आर्टिस्ट बहुत गजब के हैं, पर एक बात इनकी मैं आपको सबको बताना चाहूँगा. और today is 10th day of his father. His father expired 10 days back. And he's here with us because he thinks as a Kalakar, the show must go on. So big round of applause for him, please. And thank you, Keshav sir. We'll all be indebted to him. And of course, Lead sir. Everybody knows Lead sir, the famous pianist and guitarist of the city, who has been actually the backbone behind our band, the third law of motion. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will take only 2-3 minutes because there are two important messages I want you to take home today. I have been telling this and I'm really pained by this, and I have been talking about this for a while. I'm so sure few of you must have heard this from me before, but it's absolutely okay if I repeat today. According to the National Bureau of Crime reports, 14,556 to be more precise, 14,556 suicides happened last year. These all suicides were students who were attempting their competitive exams. If you calculate it, if you divide it by 365, 40 students every day in India commit suicide because of the pressure of competitive exams. 40 students. And this actually pains us a lot, and that is why this year, as Principal Ma'am told you, we have started a program, which is a school integration program. No more pressure for our kids 9 to 12, and they will prepare for their competitive exams in the school itself, in the school time. So we have done our job. It is your duty to do yours. The another thing which is actually troubling me from quite some time, from last 30 days, I'm so sure you all read newspapers, Patrika, Bhaskar. मैं 7 कहानियां सुना रहा हूं आपको. 13 अगस्त 11 years old, 17 अगस्त 2.5 years old, 20 अगस्त 3.5 years old, 25 अगस्त 16-year-old, 30th August, again a minor 15-year-old, 10th September, 4 years old, 19th September, 12 years old. These are the figures, this is the age group of the girls who were raped in last 30 days in Jodhpur. Again, I'm going on the data and you will be surprised. I'm giving figures to you because I want you to think now. 14,731 rapes have happened post-COVID in last 3.5 years in Rajasthan. I'm not talking about India. 20,767 cases on women have happened in only 182 days in Rajasthan, not in India. 11 cases from an average, 11 cases of rape on minors are happening in Rajasthan every day. And believe you me, sir, that only 1/4 of these crimes are reported. And what I am sharing with you is National Bureau of Crime. And this is only those cases which are being reported. So if 11 are being reported, believe you me, 33 rest are not being reported. Now what to do about it? It's been 20 years we are running schools. और पता है आपको CBSE, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, RBSE, 20 सालों से हम स्कूलों के थ्रू हम स्कूलों को एक चीज सुनाती आ रही है, बेटी पढ़ाओ, बेटी बचाओ। दूसरी एक मुहिम बहुत अच्छी चल रही है 20 सालों से, टीच योर डॉटर्स गुड टच, बैड टच। 20 साल हो गए सिखाते हुए गुड टच, बैड टच। Now is the time to teach our sons, our boys, about this good touch and bad touch, what not to do. I request all the fathers, mothers of boys to raise their right hand today with me, please. Thank you so much. Even daughters के fathers भी कर सकते हैं. And let us take a pledge that we all will teach one boy about this good touch and this bad touch so that they don't do it. And they don't let it happen anywhere in the society. Thank you so much. Let us all rise for national anthem, please.